Welcome to Tech Blueprint, a window that lets you know the latest technology news in the world. Nvidia has notified suppliers to halt production of its H20 AI chip, designed specifically for the Chinese market. This once highly anticipated chip ultimately withdrew from the market amid regulatory pressure from both China and the US, as well as intensified domestic competition. On August 22, Nvidia formally requested component suppliers to suspend production of its China-specific H20 AI chip. The company instructed Arizona-based Amkor Technology and Samsung Electronics to halt H20 chip production this week. Amkor is responsible for the chip's advanced packaging, while Samsung Electronics provides the HBM memory for this model. This move, less than a month after the H20 chip officially received export license to China, highlights the significant challenges Nvidia faces in the Chinese market. Security review: China's interview marks a turning point. On July 31, the Cyberspace Administration of China summoned Nvidia, demanding an explanation of the vulnerabilities and backdoor security risks in the H20 chip and relevant supporting documentation. Although Nvidia responded that its chips lack backdoors, kill switches, or surveillance software, Chinese officials have not fully allayed their concerns. The state-backed media outlet, Yuyuan Tantian, directly commented on the H20 chip. From any perspective, the H20 is not a safe chip for China. Besides being unsafe, the H20 is also not advanced. Besides being unadvanced, the H20 is also not environmentally friendly. This statement directly impacted market demand. Enterprises with state-owned capital or private companies with government partnerships were reluctant to rashly purchase the H20 chip, hindering its sales in China. 0-2 political game. The U.S. government takes a 15% sales commission. Nvidia's H20 chip production halt stemmed not only from China's security review, but also from U.S. policy. In April 2025, the U.S. introduced new export controls on AI chips to China, preventing Nvidia from continuing to sell its H20 chips specifically for China. This forced Nvidia to cancel all orders from Chinese customers, and in its April quarterly financial report, announced a loss of approximately $4.5 billion due to H20 inventory and related purchase commitments. On August 6, after Nvidia's CEO Jensen Huang met with U.S. President Trump at the White House, the H20 officially received export approval to China, but the condition was that Nvidia pay a 15% sales commission to the U.S. government. This revenue-sharing model significantly reduced the profitability of the H20 chip, significantly undermining the economic rationale for continued production. The rise of local AI chip manufacturers, accelerating domestic chip substitution. The rise of local AI chip manufacturers in the Chinese market is also a major factor in the declining competitiveness of the H20 chip. Currently, many domestic AI chip manufacturers in China offer products similar to or superior to the H20. These domestic alternatives offer advantages in security, availability, and cost-effectiveness. Amid the government's push for independent control and technological self-reliance, domestic companies are encouraged to prioritize domestic chips, creating market competition pressure for international manufacturers like Nvidia. 04 Strategic Shift. Nvidia prepares a new generation of specialized chips. Nvidia has not abandoned the Chinese market. While halting H20 production, the company is preparing a new generation of special edition GPUs based on the Blackwell architecture, likely the B30A model. The B30A will reportedly utilize Nvidia's latest Blackwell architecture, surpassing the H20 chip in performance. Designed as a single-chip version of the flagship B300 accelerator, it is expected to offer approximately half the raw computing power. The chip will be equipped with high-bandwidth memory, HBM, and NVLink interconnect technology to accelerate data transfer. Nvidia aims to ship samples to Chinese customers as early as next month. In addition, Nvidia has prepared another new chip, the RTX 6000D, for the Chinese market, primarily for AI inference tasks and priced lower than the H20. Financial impact: dim revenue outlook in China. The financial impact of the production halt on Nvidia cannot be underestimated. In the fiscal year ending January 26, 2025, Nvidia generated approximately $17 billion in revenue in China, representing approximately 13% of total sales. Nvidia previously projected an annual revenue opportunity of $50 billion in China, but this forecast may need to be significantly revised downward. WCH reported that U.S. restrictions in April forced Nvidia to cancel all orders from Chinese customers, resulting in the company losing approximately $4.5 billion in inventory value and related purchase commitments, as well as $8 billion in potential revenue. Jensen Huang's surprise visit to Taiwan on August 22 came at a sensitive time for AI chip sales to China. While the new generation of B30A chips may bring a turnaround, Nvidia faces geopolitical challenges in the Chinese market. The Chinese market accounts for approximately 13% of Nvidia's global revenue. Balancing U.S. policy requirements with Chinese market demand will be a continuing challenge for Nvidia going forward.